action.
There has to be more we can do. There's more we can do. We can sign up for another trial. What was that one? That one we were gonna do if this didn't work.
Won't work. There's nothing left to do anymore.
We can try.
Lucas is on a ventilator.
Surely they can try.
They can't do anything if he's on a ventilator. Only if he becomes awkward. And then he has to be responsive. But I don't think that's going to happen.
He's gonna get better. He will. He has to.
I've seen this before. My father, remember? He was on life support too when I was 17. My mother, she held on to every mechanical breath, waiting, hoping for a miracle, that one day he would wake up and leap out of bed good as new. But that never happened. He only got worse. She held on, and in the end he wasn't my dad anymore. He was a living corpse. And I won't watch Lucas become a living corpse too.
Lucas isn't your dad. It's different.
How is this different, Carrie? My father was on a ventilator. Lucas is on a ventilator. In fact, Lucas is worse off than what my dad was. He went onto the ventilator as a sick kid. My dad was a healthy man who happened to get into an accident, and he couldn't survive. Ventilator and all.
Look, you know this.
You sound exactly how my mother did back then. That's what drives me insane. You both hold on, no matter how much destruction it makes.
How can holding on, hoping that
I'm sorry.
you must
I'm
our
sorry.
son will live.
Carrie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't slept well for a while. The doctors. You heard what they said, my love. The chances of him improving, surviving even, are slim to none.
Well, then I want a second opinion. Well, I don't think that these doctors know what they're doing.
Carrie, it's been 2 months! 2 months and nothing has changed at all. For 2 months, there's been issue upon issue. First, his liver gave out. Now, his heart is acting up. Not to mention all the constant infections and the fact that he can't breathe at all on his own. He has not taken a single breath by himself for 2 months. Surely he can't be right to do this. Clearly, it's not moral to keep him alive so unnaturally when all he wants to do is go. Carrie!
Just get away from me! Get the fuck away from me! You don't care about our son!
I won't watch my son die little by little every day in that fucking cold hospital! What?
How?
Just keeping him breathing! It's not him living! What are we doing to him now is much worse than letting him go. What are we doing to us is much worse than just letting him go.
I don't understand you.
What?
How can you say that so easily?
Do you think this is hard for me too?
Easy enough that you can even suggest we just let him go.
It's not like that.
It's exactly like that. How am I supposed to do that after I was the one who gave birth to him? I brought him into this world. How am I supposed to do that after I was the one who has cared for him ever since he took his first breath? And fuck, I won't let him take his last. Not if I can help it. Not until he is old and he is grey and he has lived his life. He's fought, Victor. Lucas has fought. Ever since the day he was diagnosed, he's fought. And he's done it with a smile. Even if he didn't know what was happening or why. That is more than most people I know could manage. He has never given up on me. How am I supposed to give up on him? Sure, these last 6 years might have been the worst years I've ever had to endure. But they've also been the best because I got to watch that little boy grow into a better person than most of us will ever be. They've been the worst. They've been the best because at least he gave me something to live for. How am I supposed to be okay? How am I supposed to be okay with this? This family, if Lucas dies, this family is never going to be the same. Oh, I won't be the same. I don't think life goes on after Lucas.
Goes on, my love.
I know it.
I know.
No, I'm gonna be stuck here. I'm gonna be stuck here every day, wondering what more I could have done to save our little boy.
Are you not hearing me?
Victor, I have heard the same thing almost every day from you, from the doctors, from everyone who doesn't have a fucking say in this! That's my boy. You don't understand. That is my baby that you are asking me to let die. Because what, you're fine with it?
Nobody wants him to die! Everyone's trying their best, okay?
It's not. Their best isn't good enough.
Well, what else would you have them do?
Anything. Everything. Everything.
Nothing has
No one has tried!
They have! Don't you understand? They have. That's why Lucas has been sitting on that ventilator for months now.
Just stop. Can we give him a little? We need to give him
He's not improving at all.
time.
I wouldn't even be surprised if his brain did. It's been too long. without any answer. Any sign of him?
Just because he's not responding does not mean he isn't there.
He's already gone. Carrie? 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 Stop walking away from me!
You don't get to make me the villain for doing what I think is best for Lucas. I'm trying my best here too.
I know it hurts. But you know it too. You know he's gone.
Bullshit. He just needs a little more time.
You knew just as well as I did from day one. From the day they told us that Lucas has cancer, that was practically a death sentence. Nothing has ever worked. All those treatments you made him do, it only drove him onto that ventilator. Don't you think he's suffered enough, Carrie?
Exactly. Don't you think he deserves to be a normal fucking little boy who gets to live without being poked and jabbed every 5 seconds?
And whose fault is that?
What?
Yours. You're the one who forced him to do all those treatments, even when the doctors told us long ago it had spread. You're the reason Lucas is on that ventilator. All because you have some God complex and you think you can save him. And guess what? Guess what, Carrie? That does not make you God. That does not make you a saint. It makes you a monster. Especially because instead of saving him, you've killed him.